Hey, and welcome back to another video, and something I've been wanting to talk with you about for a little while now, and that is, can you trust a YouTuber review these days? YouTubers, influencers like myself, when we post a video and review of some new stuff, how trustworthy is that review and how much emphasis should you put in what the YouTuber says about that gear? I come from a synth and music production type environment, and there are lots of YouTubers, of course, and maybe you have your favorite YouTubers that you trust with no reservations at all.
Klaus is a moron who knows only what he reads in the New York Post.
Ever since I started this channel and had some success in the forms of more views and more subscribers, I've been constantly approached by manufacturers of new gear, synths, drum machines, effects, etc. And they want me to review or demo their gear on my channel. Most manufacturers these days, they only want a good review. They only want flatter and praises for their gear. They tell me, most of them, that I can't say whatever I want. If I want to get paid for doing the video, or if I want to keep the gear after the video is done, I have to say only good things about the gear. In the past, I've had some gear on review which I've not been very impressed by, and I've said so in the video. And not all manufacturers has been happy about that. But I have to say that some manufacturers tell me up front that they want me to say exactly what I want, and they're totally okay with me not liking every aspect of the gear. And some are even saying that, hey, you can say precisely what you want and we'd be happy nonetheless because of the exposure. And I do have one quite infamous video on my channel about the Roland JX08, which I didn't like at all actually, and I said so in the video. But there are companies with integrity like Roland, which of course it disappointed them that I didn't like the JX08, but companies with integrity aren't afraid of different opinions, and it didn't hurt my relation with Roland. I know some of you think that it did, but it didn't. I have a good rapport with Roland still. But you have to be aware that even in this synth community, which I'm a part of, there are YouTubers that post reviews of gear on their channel constantly, new gear. The manufacturers pay them to do reviews. They give them the gear to keep or to sell it after the video is done. And these YouTubers, they are so afraid of the manufacturers shutting down their relationship that they feel they only have to give praise out to the gear, and they won't dare say anything bad about the gear at all. And this is something that's been irritating me for quite a while, and hence my video today. I just wanted you to be aware that you cannot trust a YouTuber with a review. You can't even trust me. You have to get out and try the gear yourself and see if it really works for you, your workflow, your sound, and then make up your mind whether or not the gear is good. A YouTube review can definitely give you some pointers. You can see the gear, how it looks and how it operates, but will it suit you? And can you trust that review, what you're watching on screen? No, it's highly biased. Even my reviews, my demos, my videos are biased. I'm biased towards the 80s. I love the 80s. And if a type of gear, new gear, doesn't suit my 80s type of workflow, 80s type of preference, I probably won't like the gear as much. So even I am biased in my reviews, in my videos, and you ought to be aware of that when you watch YouTube videos. And I'm sure a lot of you people are, but I do get a lot of comments on my channel. Hey Espen, can't you review that? Hey Espen, can you review that? Hey Espen, what do you think of that gear? Hi Espen, what do you think of that synth? And most of the time I tell them, hey, I don't have the synth. No manufacturers has offered me to review it because manufacturers has gotten increasingly afraid of my reviews, and that's totally fine. I'm not forcing my reviews or forcing any manufacturers to send me gear, but it's important for me to have integrity when I actually review the gear I do get sent, and that's why I try to give an unbiased opinion, but of course it's not Like I told you, not even Espen Kraft is unbiased. Again, the question is, do you trust a YouTube review in 2023? Let me know, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.